All right, so we're going to go back and take a look at our special funky voicing that we used in the first example, and I'm going to add an extra little twist to it for you to add to your toolbox, and check out the example, and then I'm going to break it down for you. Okay, so what we're using here is this tight voicing that we had from the first example, but this time we're in the key of C. So again, you're using your first finger at the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 9th fret on the G string. Going to use your pinky up here on the 11th fret. And remember, we're flattening out the first finger. We're getting that C on the top. Remember that sound? With the seconds on top. So here comes where the extra flavor is this time with the voicing, is that we're shifting from this position and you're sliding your pinky down a half step. And this is the sound. And in this key, which the groove is in C, your harmony is changing from this, just so you know what you're playing, it's changing from this flat 7 to 6. And this is a neat voicing in that it, on its own, it can be a bit ambiguous, but once you put the bass line to it, then then it takes on these different chord colors. So that's what we're getting in moving that half step here. Remember, we're creating threads. We're locking in with the rhythm section. So what are you listening for in this track? You should focus in on the fact that the bass is keeping this repetitive beat, bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So we're using this flavor from a classic Michael Jackson tune, and maybe you recognize it, but you can check out the notes. There'll be some other notes later on there to direct you where you can listen to the original. So, and the rhythm is this ding da ding da da ding ding da da da. So that's all I'm doing is emphasizing the rhythm that the bass is already playing. Ding 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 da ding 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 da ding 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 da ding 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 da, and I'm adding that extra little, a couple little, strums in there to carry over into the next beat. So the key again here, because you notice I'm keeping this constant strumming, this chicken scratch going the whole time, and there, takes you back once again to the importance of subdividing those 16th notes. And when I was first starting out with guitar playing, that was the pivotal lesson for me when I was working with a new teacher, and he asked me to play something for him, and I thought, okay, whatever it was, I don't even remember what it was at this point. But the significant thing is that when I played whatever I happened to play, his next comment was, okay, hey, play me the same thing again and pat your foot. And at that point, I was dead in the water. I couldn't do it. And then he broke it down. Hey, you got to learn how to pat your foot, make sure you're keeping time, and work on subdividing these 16th notes. And and in this example, specifically with this constant scratching, you can focus in on the beats that those rhythms are falling on within the 4/16 notes of each beat. That 1 E ana, 1 E ana, 2 E ana, 3 E ana, 4 E ana, 1. And I'm going to double down on it to work through subdividing those 16th notes. You can take it at a slow tempo, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then switch up to the E. 1 E ana, 1 E ana, and then switch to the end, 3, 4, and then switch to the last 16th. All while keeping time with your foot or some part of your body feeling the rhythm, and the way to practice that is with a metronome. It's critical. That's what's going to help you lock in to the feel, and in this case, that rhythm switch. Chaka, chaka, chaka. That's check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. That's going to stay consistent. Lock it in. So you see, technique-wise, we're not doing anything that's super complicated. You're staying on this one chord. You're only moving a pinky. So it's all about the groove. Lock it in, and then you're going to move on to the next one.